just saw the Marvels, and basically the movie was boring. Yeah, it was
very underwhelming,
to say the least. So yeah, so let's just start with, the characters. Carol,
Boring.
Carol Danvers, aka Brie Larson. Yeah, Brie Larson was the most boring character ever. And the thing is, like, I really wanted to like this movie. I really wanted to because I really do like her powers. I like Carol Danvers. I like, yeah, I just like her. I liked her in the comics. I always thought she was cool, but like seeing her in the live action, she's boring. She had no personality whatsoever. And I think that's what kind of makes it boring. The only person that I feel like was actually quite enjoyable and actually had a personality was Ms. Marvel. And what was her name? Kamala? Yeah, Kamala, she was cool. I really liked her personality. She kind of made the movie a little more enjoyable to watch because she kind of has like this charisma or whatever to her that's kind of like, okay, like it's fun to watch her. She was cool. Monica, I like Monica because I like her powers, but her personality, she's not as enjoyable to watch as, as Miss Marvel or Kamala. She's not as enjoyable as her, but she was cool though because I liked how her powers work, but I still didn't know exactly what her purpose was in, I guess, the world, because I've seen WandaVision, I've seen her there, but I'm just like, I just don't know exactly what she does now. I don't know. Maybe y'all can tell me in the comments. I don't know. But yeah. Oh, the villain. Yeah. The villain was terrible. The villain was basically like a Ronan the Accuser, gender swapped, reloaded type of deal. Yeah, she was terrible. She had like the same type of hammer, just without like the power stone, but I guess like she had the power of like this relic thingy, that same one that Miss Marvel had. So that's where she gets her power, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, she was terrible. It was kind of like, what was her true, I mean, I don't know. I just didn't get her backstory. I didn't get how she managed to become who she was, because like once you see it, I'm trying not to spoil anything, but like once you see it, it's kind of like she gives like a brief little backstory, but not really like how she became, the person she is really, a person of power, so that was kind of confusing. But yeah, I like seeing, okay, but I found it interesting, I would say, not really like, I found it interesting how, the three Marvels dealt with like swapping between each other. But I feel like there were some inconsistencies there too, because they say like when they weren't allowed to use their powers, otherwise they would switch into each other's spots. But I would see like in bits and pieces of the movie that one person would use their powers a little bit and nothing would happen, but the other one could use their powers, a lot, and it would switch. But like, it was so inconsistent. Like, I don't know. I don't know how much power were they allowed to use in order to switch, because they kept switching back and forth. It didn't really explain that either. Why, like, how much power they're allowed to use in order for the switch to work. So yeah, I just felt like there really wasn't no real plot in the movie, honestly. It just felt like, oh,
bad person, going to destroy the world, and
here comes Captain Marvel to save the day. But like, like there really was no type of plot, really. It was just like, oh, well, let's just go stop her. Bad person doing bad things, and let's just go stop her. That's what it felt like it was. So yeah, that was interesting. And then they try to have like these sentimental moments between Monica and Carol, but it was so, like, there was no chemistry. Like, there was no type of connection. It's like, I don't know, it just didn't translate. It just didn't translate through the screen. You know, Monica was getting emotional about certain things, and then Carol was just like,
I tried.
it's like no emotion. No emotion. Carol is, I don't know, Brie Larson doesn't play her well. Yeah, I don't know. She doesn't play Captain Marvel well. It's like she doesn't give her no type of personality at all. And I feel like, yeah, that's just what made it boring. I feel like the only enjoyable really scenes was when, you know, Miss Marvel was talking. It was the most enjoyable part of the movie. You know, she was the funniest. So, you know, and I felt like her charm really like kind of wraps you into the movie a lot more. It makes you pay attention more than, you know, the other two. But I like them now. And or at least I feel like I want to like Captain Marvel. I really want to, but it's just, she's so boring. So boring. But yeah, I wish it was better. I don't know. Maybe Marvel needs to go back and think about these movies a little bit better, because they've been missing for a while now. And I need them to get back on track, because Marvel was like up here and now they're starting to be down here with DC. And I don't like that. I don't like that. Just throwing like a whole bunch of CGI and just all these big spacey fights and battles, which is cool. It's cool, but like it's not the same. It's not. Yeah, so the movie could be better. Could have been better. The villain was terrible. Carol was boring. Monica was just Monica. Mr. Marvel, Kamala, she was cool. Yeah, she was cool. Yeah. Other than that, and I realized, like, I'm glad that they made the movie shorter, because I don't know what else they would have added to that, because of the movie being kind of
Plotless?
yeah, I don't know what else they could have added to that. So I'm glad they made it under 2 hours. So that was good. Yeah, but like I guess the plot of the movie, I feel like the plot definitely could have been avoided if, you know, Carol didn't do the things that she did to cause events to happen, you know, which I guess made the villain the way the villain is, which I don't even know what her name is, but yeah. I guess it all could have been avoided easily, because that was like a quick fix. It was a quick fix, a little too quick. So honestly, this movie really didn't need to happen. It didn't need to even be this long, because it was a quick fix. All she had to do, she didn't have to do much to resolve the issues. It was it. So yeah. So if there's another Captain Marvel movie, I'm probably not going to see that, because, you know, the first one, I didn't like the first one, and I didn't like this one not much either. So yeah. But please let me know what you guys think in the comments. Did you see it? You know, did you like it? Did you love it? Please let me know in the comments what y'all thought about it. And please like, comment, subscribe, and please hit the notification bell so you can be notified whenever I drop a new video. So yeah, have a blessed one, guys. See ya.